It absolutely fills my heart to be here with the Black Butterfly Goddess, Tywanah. Um, so we're just going to begin with what were your challenges that you were experiencing in your life and your business before we worked together?
Before we worked together, the poverty mindset, I was stuck. Um, I would get a little money here and then it would just miraculously poof be gone, or, some bill or something would happen when I'm supposed to receive money, or, a client wouldn't pay, and it folded over into where I live now. I went from living between four country clubs to, back into an urban neighborhood. And that's where I was before I met you.
Hmm. Would you want to share some of the things that have transpired since? And in a short
Um,
period of time, but since we've worked together, what have you experienced?
I would love to. I haven't had a vehicle in 2 years. My vehicle will be here in 20 days. A friend is selling me her paid off vehicle that's been sitting in storage. She's decided not to come back to the US. And I have signed 3 clients in 3 days. So, life changing,
Like,
life changing.
can you describe the feeling? So we were chatting before we decided to record this story.
Yes,
What, because I said I have difficulty explaining to people what I do when I work with them. I'm not a business coach, but
right.
I work with coaches, healers, spiritual
Mm-hmm.
entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
What would you describe the transformation for you?
It was a soul change. There was a knowing in my soul. There was no more every day getting up, guessing what to do. It was just a knowing that it was going to come to me because goddesses attract. We don't run after it. And I stepped into my goddess energy and it started to come in. And this is just in a short period of time. And I found myself looking at the things that we talked about on my meditation without even thinking about it, without even realizing it, and knowing that they're coming. Um, so you are a soul changer. You are a life changer. Um, you really are. There is no corporate title that could describe what you do.
Thank you for sharing that. And just for the viewers that are watching this, um, when I work with people, entrepreneurs, we find out the patterns that, whether it's financial or how they feel about themselves or whatever it is, the pattern that's preventing them from moving forward to what they're called to do. So people that feel stuck or limited or struggling. And then I can help obliterate the cause of that pattern. And that's literally what we did. But in obliterating that, it reconnects you with your heart, your higher self, your soul, that intuition, that guidance. And now I can tell you're just radiating in your energy. One of the clients you described, I don't know how they found me. They
No.
just literally just showed up.
Yes.
That's the kind of energy we want to be in moving forward.
Yes.
One other question. So some people get really nervous about doing this type of work. If someone was like considering working with me, what would you share with them or what would you say to them?
Do it. Don't think about it. Um, Fit it in the budget. Stop drinking the Starbucks. Do whatever you need to do. and do it, because all of that is going to come back and then some.
Mm,
Do it and do it now.
I love it. I want to give you just a moment if people are watching and they're resonating with you. What is your calling and what do you help people with?
I am a fourth generation intuitive healer, psychic medium, and spiritual guide. And I like the word spiritual guide rather than coach. Coach is a little overused right now. And I guide people from their darkness to their light. So I teach people how to heal their childhood trauma and their adult trauma, and how to move forward and learn their spiritual purpose and their spiritual calling. So I am a healer,
I love it.
and that's what I do, and I do it proudly in a number of different ways. Um, Oracle readings, bridging the gap between the spiritual and the material, bringing people peace, bringing people hope, light, connection with their loved ones, and teaching them how I made it through the darkness alone, and how I now take their hand and we do it together while they do the work, but
Mm.
I've got your hand.
And is there an area that you specialize in trauma?
Two of the trauma areas that I really hone in on are SA and domestic abuse of any type.
Just wanted to
So
put
those are
that
my two.
out there because if there's someone watching that's struggling with that, how can they find you or learn more about you?
Black Butterfly Goddess on every platform,
Perfect.
including Stan.
It has been my pleasure and honor to work with you, and I thank you for sharing your story with everyone that is watching. So I'm excited to see your future unfold.
It's going to be big, and oh, thank you is so puny. Um, as for what you've done for me,
I have
but
deep gratitude.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon.